Fire off. You ask the questions. I'll tell the lies.
Oh, it's a great story. That's what adventure bike riding is about. It's about having a good story and how something happened.
We had a great start, left nice and early. I was very organised for a change. I didn't want to be last in.
So we started at Emerald and we just worked our way out towards Birdsville.
So yeah, it was fast, plenty of dirt, not too much dust, which was great.
So we hit Barcaldine and then Windora. We do our day out to Birdsville to get that iconic town and get really well out into the outback. You get to do Big Red, get on the edge of the Simpson Desert, which is pretty iconic. And then from Birdsville back to Windora because there's really nothing else. The other thing we did get to check out was Batuta Pub, which is pretty iconic too. That was awesome. And then from Windora, then it's just about the journey towards the coast. So yeah, we head up to Longreach, which is, you know, an outback town that is famous because it's got the Qantas Museum and that's pretty cool. But it's really about just working our way towards the coast. And then we get to Belliando because we can't get from Longreach all the way to the coast in one go. It's too far. Had a big day to Belliando Crossing. It's literally a roadhouse. Yeah, finish it off with a roll down into Airlie Beach.
Alright, we are far away. You always ask me this question and never know where we are.
Yeah, we've almost got bang on 100 k's left.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Did you do that lookout?
Yep. That was a pretty rough warm up.
Yeah.
That suddenly shocked everyone back into, oh, hang on a minute, now I've got to get my brain back in the off-road mode. But no, it's really cool.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
I needed a bit of challenges and step by step, but very safely, I've been introduced to this challenge. Like on the first day, went to this little bit of rocky patch of the lookout. So initially I felt like pumped up, but then you made it and you're just so excited, and even if you had a big day, your energy level is higher than in the beginning of the day, and that's usually a sign you've got an amazing day. So just building up.
What we've just done, for we're 1.5 days in, if that's any indication of what's coming up, I'm very, very excited. It's been some of the most incredible riding I've ever done. It's not very technical compared to other safaris we've done, but the landscape and the location we are, we're so remote, and that's something you just don't get to do.
there's riders that hook up at these events. This is the only time they see each other is on safaris. So they hook up, they catch up on life and what's been going on, and they ride together.
Well, you get to see a lot of people that over time you get to know. I have a problem, I can't always remember their name, but I know we've ridden together, and they can't remember mine either sometimes, so that's good.
I also see lots of new friendships form, so riders that didn't know each other. I see the little groups start to congregate, and at dinners everyone mingles and has a great time. So they end up with they might come with 2 or 3 friends and leave with another 20 mates.
One of our other mates who rides with us is a pilot, and he makes a good joke about whenever they're going away, is like, try not to whistle while you're packing your suitcase, because you're obviously leaving people behind, but you're just so excited. Yeah, I've had a grin under my helmet for the last, what day are we on now? Day 2? The last 48 hours.
Like you don't think about everything, you're just concentrating on what you're doing. You're in the country, most of the time the weather's excellent, so you just feel like you're free as a bird, if you like, and you can just do what you enjoy, and at the end of the day have a few beers, tell a few lies and have a good time with your friends. Yeah, it's good. Meet new people, it's good value. Yeah.
You want to come out here and look at things, have a beer at Batuta Pub or at Birdsville, or here we are in Windora, and it's just an excuse to travel somewhere. It's just a road trip on motorcycles. This is my 5th event for the year, and I've got 3 to go this year. So I get all 8 stickers this year.
They've done a really good job of putting it together, like with all the trails and everything so far have been fantastic. So no doubt the rest of the week will be just as good. Looking forward to getting out and seeing Big Red out on the edge of the Simpson there. I think that'll be a good thing. I mean, it's not, this sort of stuff is not something that city folk get to actually experience a whole lot on a day-to-day basis, and so it's all new and interesting to us. Yeah, so more of the same, I'm sure.
when we're on the bikes, you know, it's different to in a car or on a tour. When you're riding a bike, the elements are right there. You smell the air, there's dust, there's the temperature changes, like you're right in amongst it, you're embedded in it. And, you know, because of what we do when we lead ride, we roll out in the dark right on dawn every morning, and every day this week we've watched the sunrise on the bike. And sometimes Skip will ride off because we're separated for dust, and I'll stop, I'll switch the bike off to put an arrow up, and I'll just pause for a second and look at the sunrise, and the silence is, you know, as they say, the silence is deafening.
The dirt's different colour, the heat's different. It's just amazing out here. And you can look in every direction and not see a thing. Nuts. Incredible. So lovely.
There's something so special about nothing. And that's for me what it's about. I love it when you get to a spot where as far as you can see, there's nothing sort of taller than your ankle. And to the horizon in 360 degrees, it's like you're on another planet. And when you stop out there when it's like that and just sort of soak it up, I don't think there's anything like it. You just get this little recharge. It's like you plug into something, and it's a really cool experience. And, you know, sometimes it's a battle to wake up and get geared up and hit the road in the dark every morning. But as soon as that sun starts coming up and the fresh temperatures, and it's by far the best part of the day. And yeah, it's really special.
There's very unique place in the world, and I think that's one of them, where you can be so far away from everyone that you can just kind of get lost somewhere with nobody around. So it's very good resetting for your busy life, you know, every day. There's not many places around the world you can drive like safely, so far from anyone.
I think the world is very envious of Australia and the riding we have, because we can ride the coasts, we can ride East Coast, West Coast, or, you know, Victoria, Vic High Country, but then we've got the outback, which no other country has what we have in, you know, this range of different scenery and different environments. One of the big things about the outback for me, it's so harsh. You ride along and it's harsh. The people are tough, the environment's tough. You know, and it's very awesome and very cool to take a group of 100 people to the outback and lay it on for them. Last night especially, we were at Belliando Crossing, a tiny little place in the middle of the outback. To get there was 500 and something K. The next civilization's another 300 or 400 K in the other direction to Airlie Beach here. And so you're literally in the middle of nowhere in this really harsh environment. And then all of a sudden this amazing food appears, some drinks, some music, some good times. And that's the Aussie outback. You know, everyone's so happy to have us, and their hospitality is just second to none. It's great, and I think the world is very envious of what we have here in Australia to ride, that's for sure.
The effort and detail that goes into the ride is huge. Urquhart Booth come up with some wild plan, and we get the accommodation for 100 people or what have you, and then you've got to join the dots.
My job is to create a festival. I think of it that way because it's the best way to explain what this looks like and feels like, and it's an experience that sets up every night in a different location, and it moves every day for 8 days. So I guess the way that I get set up and prepared for it is, you know, I started planning this event nearly 18 months ago.
Yeah, and it's exciting watching the people come through and really enjoying the effort that's gone into it, giving people good memories. That's actually what it's about, a good experience. That's what we're here for, including myself. And we're pinning it. So it's very exciting, very rewarding, and yeah, I'm very, very lucky man, very fortunate to do this.
Mate, it's the best way to travel. I love exploring new areas on motorcycle. We've usually doing it two up with my wife on the back, but it's nice to also have that time to be free, just one with the bike as well. So I haven't done a massive amount of that, so that's been really good as well. But
I'm doing a filming. Oh. Hey. Oh, you're filming?
It's, look, I do little trips locally, but this is the one trip a year I try to do and get out and just take a break from everything, turn off the phone and enjoy.
kind of new to adventure riding in the last few years, but I really enjoy riding these things off-road. It's a new challenge, and yeah, you've got to ride them a completely different way to what you do a smaller bike, but yeah, it's really good.
The same part of me that holds her at night would bury any man that don't treat her right. I'm gonna love and live and kill and fight with my whole heart.
Oh, well, the PSBs, of course, post-Safari Blues. That happens because we pretty much, in this case, it's 7 days of highs. Yeah, next week is back to reality, back to work. But, you know, still, once again, the batteries will be charged, I'm pumped up. It helps you with, I call it two-wheel therapy, actually. You know, we've got some people here where their wives actually buy the husbands the trip because the husband come back a better person, or, you know, or vice versa. But yeah, so it's a real good thing to do. It's the best week of my year. Or, you know, if I get to do it a couple of weeks a year, I'm a lucky man.
I think it really relaxes me. So when I'm home, I enjoy being home again. Because I've just retired, I've found it very hard to, because I've worked for over 50 years, that when you finally stop, you think, what am I doing now? I'm so used to working all day, every day, very little holidays, that when you finally stopped, it was quite a battle for a while to work out what to do. So we're doing lots of riding. It gives me a hobby.
Yeah, look, the bike for me is a getaway. It's an opportunity to do, yeah, look, something out of the ordinary, something a little bit risky, something a little bit exciting.
I've been on the receiving end of some beautiful emails from customers' wives saying, you know, thank you so much. I've never met you, but I really appreciate what you're providing for my husband, and he needs this time away and he needs this release, and he does. He comes back better and a better dad and a better husband, and yeah, that's powerful. It's really powerful, and I think everyone deserves an outlet, and riding is it's special because you put that helmet on and you have to concentrate and you have to focus, and the noise falls away in the background.
Not everyone likes the noise. I like the noise. Yeah, the more noise, the better. So bikes give you that, and you know, it's a bit of a rush when you wind it on. And out here, you're not so worried about getting a ticket. Yeah, so that's a bit makes you feel a bit free. Yeah.
visibility is not great on a bunch of patches, which has been a lot of fun, but we're all running out of fuel now, so it's squeaky bum time. I think about 150 k's short of fuel. So we've now all got to scrounge around and start borrowing fuel off of each other, which will be exciting.
I think everyone was the best behaved they've ever been because no one had enough fuel. So the riding was nice, didn't see any silly stuff. But it started off badly because the first 100 k's was into a howling headwind, so we were chewing a lot of fuel already. But I managed to get through without a fuel bladder and still had a 100k range at the end. So I must just be a sook, I think, in riding, but still had 100 k's and didn't scare myself. And so it was a good day's ride. Some amazing scenery. If you go too fast, you miss the point of being out here.
It's definitely fun when you're with a group of people. We sort of go from anywhere to 4 to maybe 8 of us, but most, like in this particular group, there's 5 of us. All our helmets are connected by avocado, so we're constantly chatting. So it's almost like rolling therapy.
What am I up to? Well, I'm up to wanting to get into Enduro. It's been a hot, dusty day. Been pushing the fuel a bit, the fuel range. I thought I'd get 400 or so on the tank, but I think I only got about 300, considering the headwind we were riding into. And maybe I set the cruise control at 110, but I was kind of pushing it up to 120, so maybe I was pushing my limits a little bit. But this kind gentleman here has given me some of his fuel, so I think I might make it into Enduro.
Your bladder.
2 bladders today, luckily, so yep, very much needed.
I rode today for probably 2 hours with a bunch of guys and it was fantastic. It was just amazing. We had smiles on our faces. And for 2 hours today, I probably rode by myself, just in my own time, my own space. I always have an audio book on or music going and just enjoying the environment. If there's somebody pulled over, I'm happy to have a pull over and say g'day and see what they're up to.
It's hard to explain to people that haven't had that, but yeah, it's the one thing that can really relieve stress when you need to, is just get out on the motorcycle and ride. All you got is your bike and your concentration on what you're doing, and you don't have a chance to think about anything else. So yeah. Mainly motocross and supercross as a young fella. That ended at 18 when I broke my back in 4 places, so I kind of stepped away for quite a period, and then slowly worked my way back into a different style of riding.
Yeah, 12 months ago I had a heart attack and had a bypass. It kind of highlighted the fact that we're not here for long.
That camaraderie, we've got a common interest in the motorbikes, which is great, and at the outback of Australia, but that getting together after and just catching up and hearing people's stories, it's just so good for guys and girls to get together and share that common interest.
That's what initially I did because I was a bit low at the time, and that's what brought me back on track. And every time I take the bike, that's the only place where I don't think about anything about the family load, workload, everything disappears. Yeah.
My son used to work at Moncaira. We lost him a few years ago. I called into Moncaira, went in, had a cup of tea, had a sandwich, and let him know what had happened with our son Josh. Losing a young bloke's hard, but but this connection back to country, back to having people around you that have that common interest and enjoying the experience, yeah, amazing, amazing. It hasn't closed doors for me, but it's certainly helped me through getting past what we've had to in the last few years.
I decided, well, look, that's it. Time to enjoy the time that you got left, and the time that I've got left, I'd like to enjoy doing on a bike, you know, and on a GS bike. Trying to, yeah, this is what I enjoy. So use the time I got left and do what I like.
So I'm 2 Enduros in. I do really enjoy the Enduros, I have to say. They're the ones that test me, test my capabilities, my skills, my mental capacity. I've seen people here that are riding well into their 70s. I'm 55. So I'd like to think I could get 25 years of Enduros out. And at 25 years, I'll be 78. That'll probably do me. All things being equal, as long as I can pick up a motorbike, I'm happy to keep riding with these guys and enjoying what they put on. It's just fantastic.
That's a good question. No, I don't want to imagine. I don't want to imagine life without a motorcycle. No, I love my motorcycling, and you know, I've met some great people. The environment, the family, it's just awesome. So I'm very fortunate, and my life did change when I got on a motorcycle, and to meet all these great people, see all these great places. Yeah, happy days. Very, very happy man.
Yeah, it's again, I've had a little bit of experience, but like my wife's on the trip. She knows a bunch of people that have done this before and that are here now, so it was kind of a no-brainer. I just had to do it. Sorry, I'm being told I've got to hurry up. No, I'm joking. There's a queue of people behind that want to have a conversation. No, like it just ticked all the boxes. It made perfect sense. So yeah, I'm doing this trip and I'll no doubtly be back for more. Yeah, it's been amazing. Yeah. The riding has been great. Logistics has been great. The team has been amazing. Yeah, I've been riding for 4 years. I'm feeling pretty confident. Each day I feel more confident. I enjoy the sand. Not great, but I enjoy it. And I think there's a great opportunity to kind of push yourself that little bit further, knowing that if you do have mechanical issues, you've got guys to back you up. You know, if the bike breaks, the tech team are here to help you out. And there's idiots over here giving me moral support the whole way through.
I don't really know where I'm going. My eyes can only see so far. I hate when the path feels uncertain, but I'll do anything to get to where you are.
There's something he's not good at, maybe. Just one thing.
Give it one more go.
Get one going, give him a break, and then he can jump back in.
All right, we're clear for the next bike.
Next bike coming? Okay.
I don't really know where I'm going. My eyes can only see so far. I hate when the path feels uncertain, but I'll do anything to get to where you are. And I will find a way to overcome the distance that is between us. I have come so far, and now I see to get to you, I must find you.
How good was that? Doing it for friends.
I did well. I did it. I was so stressed, very stressed, but everyone gave me tips, like the good riders, the crew, and my husband was talking me through the car. Say you did it before, you do it. And I scream all the way. It would be building up stress through the day, going towards the big red, to say the least. But that was such an incredible experience. Like, yeah.
So I have come so far, and now I see to get to you, I must find me. To get to you, I must find me.
Like I said, it's epic. It's not every day you ride out to Birdsville on the back of one of these BMWs, and it's exhilarating. It's hot, it's exhausting, but I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Well, I tried and I failed, but a lot of people tried and made it. It's not easy, so it's one for the books. Yeah, if you do it.
The distance that is between us, come so far, and now I see to get to you, I must find me. To get to
First time in the trip where we've kind of all come together as one massive unit and cheered each other on to do something, you know what I mean? So that was good vibes all around, I think. That was really, really good. Definite highlight.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the Birdsville pub was a highlight for me to spend the night there, and to have a crack at Big Red and get up there on the GS was really fun as well. So that's probably my highlight so far is Birdsville and Big Red on the GS. But today was really great. Looking forward to getting back closer to the coastal ranges as well and getting into some more up and down and windy stuff, a little bit more technical. So that'll be fun as well.
Tell me a different story, 'cause the one I got, you know it's getting old. We had all the time in the world, now I just need more, I just need more. We had all the time in the world, now I just need more, I just need more. Take me down the desert roads. We crashed the car, getting stoned. Life is still all a mystery. Now it's all too clear to me. So can I feel again everything back then? 'Cause I'm so tired of getting old.
Not every person gets experience riding a motorcycle, and especially riding a motorcycle in the conditions and the terrain that we're riding these BMWs is something that, you know, it releases, I don't know, a feeling and endorphin or whatever it might be to make you feel really good.
The landscape that we're going through, I feel completely free, completely free and relaxed, really. Except a bit today, I was a bit pumped up.
We had all the time in the world, now I just need more. We had all the time in the world, now I just need more. We had all the time in the world, now I just need more. We had all the time in the world, now I just need more.
Refer to Safari as a family, and I do it all the time, and I don't mean it lightly. I think our team, we spend a lot of time together in incredible places and in some pretty intense situations, and we're certainly a family, and the extension of that family is the people that get to join us. And you know, my first ever ride in 2014 in Tasmania, I met Nathan Webb and Wayne Hepburn, who are sitting behind me having a laugh in the pub right now. And you know, there's people that we've met over the years that keep coming back over and over again. You get to know them, you get to know about their daughter and their wife and their son, and you get to meet those people over time, and it's a family, and we just enjoy everyone's company and have a really good time getting back together, and to see new people come and join us for the first time and feel like they're welcome into this great community, that's pretty special. It's really special. Get your bike tag so that you can park whenever you need.
I didn't mentally prepare at all, no. But I've been gagging to come for months, thinking about it every day. So no, I literally packed the bags and stuff over a week before coming, just jumped on the bikes and came. Yeah, very excited. I was just frothing the night before. The day of the first ride, I woke up 2 hours early. Let's just go. Yeah.
My theory is you always need something to blow wind up your dress, don't you? You know, and motorcycles and blow wind up your dress. So it's a heap of fun.
What one of the other riders says is if you haven't been for a ride for a while, you're just real grumpy, and then you come back with just a huge smile on your face and you're absolutely relaxed.
But at the end of the week, you know you've had a week of off-road. We've had long kilometres, nearly 600 a day. It takes everything out of you by the time you get home, get back to camp tonight, tomorrow morning getting set up again, getting out on the road. At the end of this, it's good to get home, relax, chill out. I know this is a different type of relaxing, but getting home is always, a couple of days of nothingness when you get home to unwind from the excitement of this trip. That'll do.
Thank you, mate.
I'll keep that mic now.